Hello, I'm going to talk about how to prepare for the upcoming 2021 year. First of all, I would like to pacify you to not pressure yourself too much. So if you want to do certain things, great, but if you feel that you have to become better, to reach more, to become more successful, to make new habits because everyone does, because it's new year coming, then take it easier and relax. You do what you want and you make with your life what you want, not what others want from you. And don't compare yourself with others because we all have different timing, we all have different speed in life. So take your own time, do step-by-step things that you truly want to do because that's your path, because that's who you are, and do those things. And here I would like to encourage you to write down and organize and plan your new 2021 year. When we have written structure, plan, then we can follow up, we can look at that, remember, and continuously do those things rather than just having loads of things we want to do, pressure ourselves and give up. So better structure the year, have an idea what you want, at least write down as specific as you can right now. Afterwards you can improve and you can continuously do it step by step until you reach those things, because we have so many activities we want to do, so many dreams, so many goals, but it all becomes kind of vague and just disappears after some time because we don't really know what we want in specific way. We don't know how to make those things, whereas when we write down, we know clearly what we want, clearly what can we make to make it happen, and then we follow up and we do it. So we become determined, we become strong, and we reach the things that we really want in our life and that we make to happen. And first I would suggest you to look back to 2020 year to see what has happened and write down certain things to briefly describe the year. And here you can take the notebook, better if you write down so that you can express it better. Write down in a specific way but also briefly. And if you don't manage now to follow, because I will speak step by step but quicker, so not leaving time to write down, so you can just look at the questions after the video. I will post them below the video so you could take your own time and slowly on your own time write down the answers. So first write down what were your main achievements of 2020. What did you achieve and what has happened in your personal life? And you can also briefly describe 4 areas of your life. So first is your physical state, so your health. Second is your mental health. Third, your spiritual state. And fourth, social and emotional state. In that fits also relationships. So you briefly describe what has happened or what is now the situation and the condition in each of those 4 areas. Then the other question is, what are you grateful for? What happened in this 2020 in your life? So name and list the things that you're grateful for, and also the people who you appreciate, who inspired you, who helped you, who taught you something. So write down the people, the things that you're grateful, that you appreciate. If you can, directly also express your gratitude to people who helped you. Also write down, if you cannot, to express that. So that way you enhance the gratitude within your heart. So then you start vibrating that energy of gratitude, of this abundance. And then you meet the new year with this gratitude within. So you, instead of complaining, being lamenting and unhappy about what did not happen the way you want, then you change to focusing on things that was nice, the things that you appreciate, the things that were good, because we all have something to be grateful for. So focus on them, because that way you have this energy within and you attract the same what you vibrate within. So if you're in gratitude, in this feeling of abundance, then you attract even more abundance, even more good to your life in this new year. And following from that, I would like to mention a few practical things, how to meet the new year and to set your mood for the year. So first, also rest, so you could meet the year in the active state, being healthy and strong, rather than overdoing, over-worrying, over-making. you become tired, burnout, and the new year starts being tired and exhausted. So better rest, take care of your health, take care of yourself, so you could meet the year in a good mood and in a good health. And also clean the environment around you, your home, your devices, your phone, your computer, so you can also meet the year in a clean environment, keeping it more clean and set and ready for the year. Also clean your heart. So in that way, I would encourage you to go through the people who ever hurt you this year or before, write down the names and either follow some forgiveness meditations or write down the names and say, I forgive you, I forgive you. May you be happy, so that you at least encourage yourself to forgive. And the same way you ask forgiveness, the ones that you ever hurt. If you did so, you can either ask directly the people, or if you cannot for some reason, then you write down again on your notebook and say, please forgive me, and write the name. So at least you do it in a subtle way, and in this way you set your mood in this more peace and forgiveness. You release the resentment, the grudge, so you meet the year in this positive mood, in this calm heart within. And from that, the main thing is plan the year ahead. So take your notebook, which you preferably would be keeping for the whole year, and you could follow up, you could have it daily, and you could see what have you written, to add certain things, to improve certain things, and continuously do until you reach what you need. So first thing, write down your main dreams, and that can be in a vague way, or you write down as specific as you can the dream that would make you truly happy. Then you can express into feelings, you can mention the details, how your dream looks like, what is your real dream, and you can draw if you also want. So you just express the dream as specific as you can. It can be still vague, but at least you know what is your dream that makes you happy. Following from that, you write down your goals that would help to fulfill the dream, because the dream is first still is within, as our imagination, within our mind, something that we would like to have but we don't know how, whereas the goal is already getting more to the realistic way, how to do certain activities, actions to make that dream to come true. For goals, I would suggest you to use SMART method. So SMART stands for as specific, so you can write down your goal in as specific way as you can. The dream can be a little bit more vague, you're not sure how to fulfill it, whereas your goal is more specific. So you want to become someone and you need to study something. So your goal is, I will study this to become someone as your dream was. Then M is measurable, so you can measure your dream and estimate the progress. Then A is achievable, so that's realistic and you can achieve it. And R is relevant, so that it's for you relevant. And T is time bound, so that you can measure the time, you can see the time limit and follow up with the time as well. So this way you can set your goals and you can achieve them in an easier way, knowing that how and what to do. And if you have general goals, you write in general way. If you have more goals in certain areas of your life, then you write in those certain areas. So now also make the plan what you're gonna do in certain area of your life. So first, your physical health. So what you're gonna do, how much time you're gonna give for that to take care of your health. So your nutrition, your rest, sleeping, good relaxation, and exercise. How much time you're gonna give for that, how you're gonna follow it, what you're gonna do. Then second is your mental health, how you're gonna improve your mental health and keep it in good condition. So it would be reading, writing, studying something new, learning something. The third is spiritual state, so how you're gonna keep that in good condition, how you're gonna do certain things that would enhance you spiritually. So it would be meditation, prayer, reading spiritual books, listening spiritual music, spending time in nature, what you're gonna do and how much time you're gonna give for that. And fourth is social emotional state. So there is relationships, and what you're gonna do to keep your relationships good, how much time you're gonna spend with your beloved ones, when and what you're gonna do. So again, you write down what and how much time, when you're gonna do, so you have a rough idea, but keep it specific. And of course, it will be ups and downs. It will never maybe stay exactly the way you want, but you have a goal and you try to make it happen as much as you can. And try to make it, as I said, that you can reach it, that it's realistic. So don't make, for example, a goal maybe to start meditating 2 hours when you never did, because your mind will maybe not be able to handle so much in the beginning, or exercise running 2 hours straight away when you're not really exercising yet. So keep the goals first smaller. For example, I'm gonna meditate 20 minutes every day, or I'm gonna run 20 minutes first until I build up my strength to do it more. And then after a month you make a goal, now I'm gonna do more, now I'm gonna do 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So you could build up step by step, but you better keep growing rather than decreasing or giving up. So do step by step continuously and follow it up, and be determined to reach it. And also prioritize. So prioritize your time, so you could do all the things you need and you want to do, because we have so much activities we want but limited time. So you better prioritize your time, and you can use the time management matrix, which is described in Stephen Covey's book, or you can find on the internet as well. It simply shows the squares that you can put activities according to the priority. So first would go important activities, so first important and urgent, then important but not so urgent, and then would go not important activities and urgent, and then not important and not urgent. So the things that are more time consuming and time wasting. And I wish you all the best, keeping your structure, your plan of the year, making your efforts and being determined to reach all that. Be positive and be continuously making efforts to reach those goals. Don't give up in the middle way. Everything in the beginning may be difficult, but with a step by step, with our efforts and hope, we make it happen. So all the best, stay determined, have the hope within your heart, and have this year full of harmony, love, and peace. All the best.